Yes, I'm going to LSU.
And it's just a done deal.
Yeah, I'm going to LSU.
Following in the footsteps.
Yeah, real big footsteps. But yeah, I'm ready for it. You know, great program. Just ready to. Louisiana's a different scene. I've been in LA most of my life, but I'm ready for it.
Snapchat filter. Snapchat filter. I don't know. I got so excited off that. Let's see if it's right. Go, boy!
I got y'all.
You got a black flag, nigga, take it off. You get shot down if you play songs. I keep a
Oh.
What's good, 10K gang? Now today's video I'm going to be talking about Sharif O'Neal. So we all know Sharif currently attends LSU after finishing off his first 2 years at UCLA. But here's the thing, you guys. So we all know during Sharif O'Neal's freshman year in college, he had to undergo heart surgery because he had a really serious heart condition, right? So after he found out that he had to undergo heart surgery, right, they ruled him out for that entire season. So Sharif O'Neal was redshirted for his 2018 freshman year at UCLA, which means this year for the 2019 season, he was projected as a freshman. So his upcoming year at LSU, he will be listed as a sophomore, if that makes sense. I just wanted to get that out the way before I even start the video. So this video, I just want to talk about the difference between UCLA and LSU Sharif O'Neal, and just give you guys my opinion on what to expect at LSU. Before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called 10K Wallace Vlogs. I will put both of those links in the description below so you guys can go check it out. Now let's get to the video. So first, let's talk about UCLA. Now, one thing about UCLA is that I'm really happy that Sharif O'Neal underwent his heart surgery with UCLA, because we all know they have like one of the best medical programs, you know, in the entire world. So shout out to UCLA for that. But basketball wise, after watching Sharif O'Neal play with UCLA this season, he played 13 games, he averaged 10 minutes, 2 points per game, 3 rebounds, shooting 32 field goal percentage, and shooting 33% from the 3-point line, and he didn't start at all. Now, of course, you know, they were just trying to help him get back to his feeling. He was sitting out for his entire freshman year, you know, being redshirted after a heart surgery. So they had to not let him start, you know, let him get his feel back to the game and everything, which I understand. But just watching the lineups and just how Mick Cronin just set up everything with his rotation and stuff like that, it just wasn't a good fit for Sharif, because honestly, Sharif was on the bench most of the time, and when you just look at his facial expressions and just how he was acting, you can just tell he did not want to be at UCLA no more. Like, he really wanted to leave. And honestly, you guys, don't forget, like I said in my previous video, UCLA was not Sharif O'Neal's #1 choice. He originally committed to University of Arizona, but he couldn't go towards that school just because there was a lot of FBI investigations going around with that school around that time. So that's why he decided to go to UCLA. And on top of that, when Sharif O'Neal committed to UCLA, their head coach was Steve Alford. So he was expecting himself to play under this certain head coach. But as you can see, once the whole heart surgery happened and stuff like that, you know, a lot has happened in 1 year. You know, they fired Steve Alford, they hired a whole new coach, Mick Cronin. So when Sharif O'Neal finally got healthy, he was playing under an entire new coach, and this was not the coach that he committed to in the first place. So he had to literally ride it out throughout this season with UCLA, and he honestly probably already made his decision to leave UCLA once he found out Steve Alford was not going to be his head coach. So you never know. When you look at it from Sharif O'Neal's perspective, honestly, I don't blame him, because if I was in his shoes, I commit to a certain school with a certain head coach, you know, and they end up not having that head coach no more. They end up firing this head coach for an entire new coach while I'm injured. Then once I finally get healthy, I have to play under this new head coach. Like, I can understand why he felt the way he felt, and he just wanted to leave, because that basically just messed up his plans. I don't know exactly what his plans were, but I can just tell that him being injured and them just hiring a whole new head coach, and now that he's healthy, he's on the bench, he got to fight for his minutes and build new connections with the head coach and stuff like that. It's really a lot to it. So I don't blame him for wanting to take a different route. And like I said, UCLA wasn't his number one choice anyway, so why would he stay there and just keep trying to be with them when he don't really have to? He's kind of wasted his time being at UCLA, and I'm happy he transferred to a different school like LSU. We all know his father, Shaquille O'Neal, is like a Hall of Famer at LSU. They built a whole statue for him, so him going to LSU, you already know he's going to be a starter. He's going to get a lot of love, and it's just like a lot of the things will go in his favor, in my opinion, with him being at LSU. And that's for many reasons. And now that he's healthy, he's ready, man. Like, Sharif O'Neal is ready. He's literally basically sat on the bench for like 2 years, man. Even though he did get a little playing time at UCLA, but he really couldn't do exactly what he wanted to do. He had limited playing time and all types of stuff. So now that he's going to LSU, you know he's going to be a starter. He's going to get a lot of playing time, and he can just start doing him. He's already been in the gym a lot throughout this offseason. He's been working on himself, working on his game, getting bigger. He's more athletic now. His scoring abilities is even more crazier. Defense is more crazier. Sharif O'Neal is really something serious, man. Like, people just don't know. And a lot of people end up forgetting once he had his heart surgery, because when he was in high school, I mean, he was a 4-star, ranked 32nd in the ESPN Top 100. But don't forget, Sharif O'Neal was a dog, man, and he still is. It's just that heart surgery was really unexpected, like, for real. And I'm so happy he's good and he can still play basketball, because that is extremely serious. I'm very excited to see LSU Sharif. And the reason for that is because it's deeper than what y'all think. He has been so patient for these past 2 years. He's ready to hoop and ball out. Don't forget, Shareef wants to enter the NBA. So it's just like, yo, he originally wanted to go one and done, but he couldn't go one and done because of all this that happened. So it's fine. Everything happens for a reason. But I know this upcoming season is really going to be something special. And on top of that, he was talking about Kobe Bryant's death and how Kobe Bryant used to always regularly check up on him and stuff like that. And the last text Kobe sent him before he died, he got it on his phone background. So it's deeper than what y'all think. Sharif O'Neal, he wants to ball out. For Kobe, of course, he wants to prove the haters wrong, get himself back on track, and enter the draft. So he really is on a mission, a serious mission, you guys. And that's why you will see him on social media working out all the time. Yo, he has developed so much. Like, I just can't wait to see him actually play organized basketball with LSU. So you guys, to sum up all this, the difference between UCLA and LSU is that UCLA, they didn't really give Sharif O'Neal the opportunity to 100% show his full potential. And the reason for that is because of course, his heart surgery. They gave him limited minutes. And on top of that, when you look at it from Sharif O'Neal's perspective, once he finally got healthy, he still had to fight for his minutes against new recruits and just other players and stuff like that. He felt like he still had to fight for what he already felt like he deserved, which is understandable. And it's just like, of course, the school ain't going to just wait on Shareef. They're still going to recruit other players and still get other players to fill in his spot. So he just felt like he was just wasting his time at UCLA because he was only averaging 10 minutes once he got healthy. Like, I know he probably was expecting to start or something, but 10 minutes per game and he's trying to go to the NBA, you know that's not going to work. So he was just wasting his time at UCLA. So that's why he's transferring to LSU, because now he's going to receive way more playing time. I'm pretty sure he's going to start, but if he don't start, he's still going to average a lot of playing time. Like, come on, you guys, let's get serious. And he's going to be able to do more. He's going to be able to show his full potential and just ball out. Playing under Will Wade, he's a very young coach, so it's just like, and on top of that, Sharif O'Neal's father, Shaquille O'Neal, he has a lot of respect at LSU, so you know how it's going to be over there for Shareef. All he got to do is just keep working out, keep balling, keep getting better, and once the season starts, ball out. And you already know, once he ball out for that season, into the draft, get drafted, then you're a pro. It's that plain and simple. But you already know, it's a minor setback for a major comeback. Shareef is ready, you guys. Like, I'm going to keep saying it and just keep letting y'all know. It's not his fault that he had to undergo the heart surgery. Like, he didn't even know he had to get heart surgery until, when the UCLA doctor said something to him. And I think Actually, I think he said that his chest was hurting or something like that in practice, and that's when he went to the medical staff, and then they told him he ended up having a heart condition. So it's not like he knew he had a heart condition. He honestly had that throughout high school, and he was still balling out. So it's just like Shareef has been so patient. I swear, you guys, when Shareef make it to the NBA, they better have a crazy basketball career story for him making it to the NBA, like how they did John Morant and stuff like that, you know, getting recruited to Murray State, and just how they do every player, every top player. They better do this to Sharif O'Neal, because Shareef definitely deserves it. Coming off of a surgery like that and still being healthy and coming back, I swear, if Sharif O'Neal balls out at LSU, you guys, I feel like he's going to average probably like 15 plus, maybe about 7 to 8 rebounds. We want to see, but I feel like Sharif O'Neal really is finna ball out at LSU, because he's been waiting for his turn, and his turn has come. So you guys, when he do get drafted, come back to this video. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you press the notification button. TK Gang, we out.